going live because I'm getting contacted by a lot of people asking what we should do about the Epstein files, and local judges all the way up to federal judges, senators, politicians, celebrities, leaders. So the knee-jerk reaction is to transmute and send these people on extended vacations. Better luck in the next life, right? And that's the majority of the response, right? So energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So these people, we round them up, we do the thing. They're just going to come into another life, in the next life, in another body, and kind of repeat the same thing. So instead of off with their heads, why don't we round them up, put them in FEMA camps, and for every day, based on their sentence, if it's 20 years, life sentence, whatever their crimes were, every day, drill sergeant style, military style, they're woken up and their lives are made to live in hell. They need to be broken down every single day and built back up and basically re-educated. For the rest of their lives, they wake up every day in a living hell. So that way, maybe after 40 years of doing this over and over and over again, waking them up drill sergeant style, let's send in some troops, some 10,000 new drill sergeants, let's get them specifically trained in this issue and break these motherfuckers down for the next 40 years, 50 years, how many years they have left in their life. That way, when they die, because we send them to the other side, that's already going to happen. It's already inevitable that eventually they're going to meet the other side. So let's prolong that, re-educate them, transmute that energy within them. So by the time, after 40 years of doing this, when they die, maybe their soul is rejuvenated. The energy, frequency, and vibration has been extended. I don't know, what are y'all's thoughts? Cage them forever? Because, if I like me personally, if there's bloodshed, that person I just sent to the other side, remember, they started off as an innocent, pure baby. Like in diapers. Every single one of these motherfuckers. They started off as a pure baby, and then over time, indoctrinated, mind-controlled, sex-slave, all the crazy shit. Then they turn into an adult, and then they just repeated the pattern. So if we just off them all, it's like they're going to come back to the same energy, frequency, and vibration in the next life, and then my grandchildren are going to have to fucking deal with them. Whew, God, man. And then, when I talking to family members, hey, what do you think about the Epstein? Oh, that conspiracy theory? So, the common denominator response right now is as it should be in the flesh. Round them all up. But once they cross that other side and they, do their thing, they live review, and they're going to be reincarnated as the same frequency, energy, frequency, and vibration. So, I'm all for off with their heads, but at the same time, let's try to transmute that energy. Maybe try to re-educate them, re-educate the soul, recalibrate the vibration. It may take 50 years or the next 30 years for the rest of their life sentence. Every single day, military style, drill sergeant style. Break them down, wake them up in the middle of the night, toss their blankets and beds, and just fuck them up every single day, military style. And then build them up, and then it just repeats every single day. I could be wrong. I'm just proposing an idea here. This is stressing me out, man. This is, a lot of us, we're holding this in and we don't know what to do with it. So it's like, there's all kinds of organizations, militias, uprising chapters, getting ready to replace judges, sheriffs, the whole... First of all, the bar, the British Accredited Registry controls everything. The judges are what put people in prison and make sure the bad people get off and all that stuff. At the end of the day, they're in violation of their oath. So the whole British Accredited Registry, that all needs to be dissolved because they're foreign agents to the crown, right? We need to have like a Texas Attorney Association, Oklahoma Attorney Association. You see what I'm saying? And it's all on the law of the land. All UCC, all codes and statutes, all that shit, gone, alleviated, abolished. That's the number one thing. We can do all this stuff, but the judges that are on the list, you know, working with CPS and sitting on the boards of prisons. These fucking judges sit on the board of a prison. They're over here, they're sentence you to 30 years because every day they get $150 a day for every inmate. And it costs them $5 a day to feed them. They all need to be rounded up. That's an easy way out. Let's round them up and off with their heads. No! For the rest of their lives, they need to be taught a lesson. They need to be put in their place. You can't let them off easy. So, I say we round them up. We send them to the FEMA camps. We dissolve the U.S. federal government and all other foreign and domestic terrorist organizations, from the bar to the federal government, all of it. Because, this world is being run by pedophiles. So, not just that, vampires, actual real fucking vampires that drink the blood of children and extend their lives for hundreds, if not thousands of years. This is real. It's real, man. And at the end of the day, remember, this is energy, frequency, and vibration. And these vampires, whatever they are, they all started off as an innocent, pure baby. So I would like to restore that, right? Even at, they're 50 years old, they've raped millions of children, whatever it is. Hey, we need to try to transmute and change the frequency, the signal that vessel, that soul is receiving and outputting. It's a program. At the end of the day, it's a program. Satan is their god. Satan is Saturn. That's the energy, frequency, celestial body of Saturn. It controls governments, military, and money. So the ones with the power, they worship that star, that planet, that energy, that celestial body specifically. Those are Satanists. There's no man with horns going to come and boogeyman you. But yes, they are all for astrotheology and astrology. They basically use the celestial bodies to gain a lot of their power. Round them up. American Reich. Yeah, American Reich, dude. But this is the thing. Obviously, again, we want to round people up and we want to, find justice for these victims. But that's an easy way out. They need to be re-educated, sentenced to life or whatever their sentence is for those 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Military style, drill sergeant style, every single day, 3 o'clock in the morning, they're woke up, their bed's turned up, fix your fucking bed, the whole thing. And it's just non-stop. We want to somehow reshape, transmute this energy, because like I said, when they die, they're going to come back doing the same shit over and over again. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so the American Right, obviously, that we need to take our country back, but when we do it, I don't want to have to deal with all the bodies. You know how hard it is to deal with bodies? I'd rather ship them off to FEMA camps, re-educate them for the rest of their life, so when they die, we maybe have a hope for our great-grandchildren that motherfucker doesn't come back and try to, kidnap one of my great-grandchildren or your great-grandchildren or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Besides the American Right. Or we just go to our regular scheduled programming go back to work? Y'all don't have anything to say? Y'all want to kill them, or do y'all want to re-educate them? Which one is it? Don't be afraid to speak. I mean, guys, it doesn't matter at this point. The government, the mind controllers are pedophiles, vampires, cannibals. So it's okay. It's okay to say what you want to say. Don't be afraid of them. Come on now. I just want to get y'all's feedback. Yeah, I'd agree. Plus, death is too easy for them. Thank you, Brett. That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's the easy way out. They're in the astral plane, and you did this and this and that. You got to come back and try to pass this level, this grade, and if you did, then congratulations. Then you're on the next step, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's like an easy way out. We can all agree they're eventually going to meet their maker, right? Let's prolong that. Let's re-educate them, break them down mentally, like the military does, break them down, and then let's see if we can build them back up. It may take 40 years, and on the 41st year, they're like, maybe they're healed and they've changed and they die, and we did the universe a favor. The death is the easy way out, They should probably be ass raped every day as well. Well, that I agree, but at the same time, that conflicts with the re-education process. It's being done to them, and they're being taught it's not okay. But don't yell at people while I yell at you. You see what I'm saying? But I agree. I totally get from that perspective. Let's try to look for the full 360 perspective from everyone. Every walk of life, looking down, okay? But I totally agree with your perspective. But as the collective, the 360, we've got to transform this energy that's running the world. Agreed. Re-education. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, let's torture them, let's rape them, all that stuff, okay? But at the same time, yeah, I agree, but from the 360, it's like, man, we're trying to re-educate. We're trying to, just like the military breaks down grown-ass men, 18-year-old, 20-year-old men, they break them down to tears, grown-ass men crying. They break them down mentally to break all those programs. They start crying, it splits them off. That way they can build them up after a certain amount of time. They can build them back up to be what they want them to be, programmed and designed to be. A killing machine. They do the same thing in the police academy. That's how they can get, a man to shoot an unarmed person at the drop of a hat. They had to be broken down mentally to tears, to exhaustion. And then as they're building them up, patting them on the back, they're programming them along the way. We have to do the same thing with these people, with these vampires. They're not people, technically. Agreed. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. There's only one person in here. Nobody really gives a fuck, but it is what it is. I just needed to verify. That's what we need to do. Y'all have made that. Y'all have helped that. Y'all have made that clear. Okay. All right. I guess that's it. I guess I'll get off here. This is another reason why I don't go live. I don't make videos. It doesn't. At the end of the day, you guys aren't gonna know when I'm online or when I'm posting something. Anyways, we'll see y'all later.
Research flat